world. Yeah, it's late night. It's late night. But you already know how I do it. This one is titled How to Beat Child Support. No! Check this out. I'm going to get straight to it. If a man is paying every week, every month, or however the deductions is that come out from a signed court order from a judge, that means he is taking care of his child. If a man chooses not to give extra money, if a man chooses not to go over and beyond for his children because he is already paying a court-ordered certain amount that's coming out of his check every week, 2 weeks, or however he do it, he doesn't have to. When you sign a birth certificate, that is a legal binding contract. You are telling the government / the IRS, two separate agencies, they're not the same, that you are responsible for the liability of this child, and you take full responsibility of paying for any lost damages or anything that may occur to this child. That's what a birth certificate is. So that's why when a child is born, while they're at the hospital, that's why they ask, do you want to sign the birth certificate? If you do not sign the birth certificate, then the chances of a woman trying to put you on child support are going to be a little bit harder than what it usually would be. When you sign that birth certificate, that's saying that you're admitting to this is your child, meaning this is your liability, and you're going to take full responsibility of it, even when you have to pay the debt to the mother. Child support is a form of slavery. Yes, it is. But that's a whole nother topic. But how to beat it? You beat child support when you pay the debt, because that's what it is. When a woman puts a man on child support, she may use the reasons of saying that he's not taking care of his child and this, that, and the third. So what happens is the state / government says, okay, that's fine. Well, since he doesn't want to take care of the child, you can come to me and I'll give you all the cash assistance and all the food stamps and all that you need. In exchange, I'll give you these things, but somebody has to pay them because they're a debt. So what they tell her to do, put him on child support. Why they tell the mother to put the man on child support? So he is liable to pay the debt. Because if she run up a bill and the government / state, we ain't gonna say government, I'm gonna say state, because that's what operates it. And another thing too, the government has a law, federal law, 1992 Child Parenting Act, where by law you have to pay child support if you take any kind of funding from the government or the state. So I was gonna leave government out, but okay. So when it comes to joint custody, if you are paying your child support on time and you've been doing this for a minute, that is how you beat child support. When you go in front of a judge from joint custody, that means you split it. That means it's 6 months on, 6 months off. That means, and this is for men, this is where the momentum goes up. If y'all split it, that means she paid child support 6 months, you pay child support 6 months. You get the child for half of the year, she get the child for the half of the year. That big income tax check that she would get, she will no longer get that. That means that she got to bust down that income tax. So y'all got to split it. That's what that means. That is how you beat child support, by joint custody. If she feel played about anything or whatever, men, listen, never sign your rights away. If you sign your rights away, you are still held liable to still pay for the child support, even if you give up your rights. Only way you won't be held liable is if you if somebody comes along and adopt the children, which means they inherit the debt. But that debt has to be paid. It does. So when you get in front of the judge don't give a damn about who don't like who and this, that, and the third. It looks nice. It's a terrific performance for an act. But at the same time, the judge is looking at how much of the debt has been paid. And when you pay child support, you automatically own 50% of those children. When the baby mama or whoever don't want to let you see your children or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? Already she's in violation. And she's breaking the agreement of the state law of child support. So you take her through the courts and this, that, and the third. And you get you a police escort into your contract that you negotiating with when it comes to the joint custody. So men, I say that to say this. And this work for women too. See, I don't want to seem biased or whatever. You know, I want to be fair all the way around the board. So it's whoever looks at this video and whoever takes the knowledge and run with it. You know, men, you have to get out your feelings. You don't want to pay child support. Do something about it. Do your research. Learn your laws. Learn how this goes. You know, you can't get upset about anything when you don't learn. That's your fault. And that's how the government sees it. Just because you obligated to know that don't mean I have to tell you. I can let you know that it's out there, but I don't have to direct you to it. I'm not obligated to do that. It's your fault that you lack the knowledge. But like I said, it's whoever takes from this video. Women, it's the same way. Your baby daddy don't want you to see your kids or whatever, and you've been paying child support. By all means, long as you're paying, it looks good when you go for joint custody, and that's how that works.